Taxes.
There we go. Hello, 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 everybody. And welcome. Welcome to the Darkside Detective. As soon as it wants to show up on... There we go. This is a horror comedy point-and-click adventure game. You'll see, you'll like it. But let's get in there. Malice in Wonderland. The chief has sent me... Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do voices. This is gonna be it. Yeah, play. Whoa. What would a dude named Dudley? What is... Or Dooley? Okay, sorry, I had to check something. Alright, Joe, let's do this. Whoa, almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around here like that. I don't know what accent I'm going for here. I was trying to do like the dude from Opposing Force, from Half-Life 1 Opposing Forces. The fucking fat cop dude. I was trying to... Dude, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place had... Actually, this guy wants to be a kind of badass. Okay. Or I give him a voice. I'm sorry, Dooley, I have to. I guess this place just has me spooked out a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. A 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. They're signing for leaving the house. Seems to be some kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. After you, detective. You know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popo Moto. That's nice, Dudley. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lake's finest, eh? That would be me, sir, yes. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Well, thankfully, Detective, I'm rarely around my kid. That was too good not to screenshot, man. Oh, I'm just in that to fucking chest. It's so good. It's so fucked up. It's so funny. Boy, just told like it is. Nice schooner. you dummy. That's not a scooter. It's a sailboat. Schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. Oh, these folks must be millionaires. So how can I help you, Detective? Leave that Alice. I'll level with you, Detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly, a tedious age. So I'll leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. Wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Why, it was none of your business, Detective. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell in the questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine. Call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Bells. Fond memories. What? I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Dude, we're going to talk about this back at the station. Taking up enough of your time. And I have nothing further to say, Detective. Kindly leave me. Place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. This is a lot of pink. I think I'd have run off too. Damn. Tell me where she is, bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. Stupid, know-nothing bear. Damn, man. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. Not yet, anyway. This is no time for art, Detective. A black light. This looks useful. Ooh. never seen a horse with 5 legs before. A drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put on an APB. No, dude, don't do that. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. What? Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Can you tell me about Al? She just disappeared, my baby. I don't think we're gonna get much out of here, Dooley. You have to find her. Alright, good. Yep, she's fucking lost it. Well, that was a riveting conversation. Let's never have it again. What an odd place for a telephone. They must have run out of places to put it. He seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find her, Detective. Hard to believe this is the same one we spoke to. First of all, this has hit her hard. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Seems unpolite to go rifling around in somebody's drawers uninvited. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. Oh, why are you in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. Uh-huh. How long have you been working for the Joneses? Joneses, Detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. It's now really the best time. It's always a good time for grammar. Anyways, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. I've played this Canto 5 before. I've played this Canto. We're done here. For now. Or no, Canto 6, damn it. I'll get back to work, and nothing else. Alright. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. A paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left of it now. Oh, excellent. May not be so broken after all. Just a blown bulb. These look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. His addicts go, this one is extra creepy. Looks like this gave weight recently. Smelling paint thinner all over the wall. Poxmarked Anne's broken dreams. Damn. Ooh, hold on, there's other ways we can go. A blacklight bulb. Might as well take it. Now we need is disco ball, some white clothes, and fat beats. We've got ourselves a good night. A good night is finding this kid. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have needed backup. Thank you, Dooley. Always looking out for me, man. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. So many doors. So basically, Trish, this is sort of a horror detective game, but it's mostly just a comedy. Shame. I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interested. Whatever you say, Detective. Does it seem odd to you that these folks don't have a kitchen or a bathroom? The recession hit us all hard, Dooley. Damn, man. That recession took out the toilets. Damn. Locked. I wonder where I'll find a key. One of those crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test? Well done, Detective. I hope this doesn't reveal someone's attic shame. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Apparently this wall looks washed out in places. I wonder what would happen if I redrew it. But I want to destroy their family photos. Come on now. I'm not sure smoking the kid out of this is the way to go. I'll burn down the house. That'll reveal the child that I'm looking for. They either come out or they die. What the fuck would I use paint thinner for then? Mr. Jones, I want access to your study. I'd love to help, Detective, but it seems I've misplaced the key. Sorry. There seems to be an evil doorway in your attic. Mr. Jones, are you aware of the nightmare portal, Mr. Just as well that you're here, then. Go arrest it. It's trespassing. I'm sorry. You heard me. Arrest it. I want to press full charges. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was never going to be much of a conversation anyway. So, you're the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I'm a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. I have the key to the study then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyways. Oh, cool, epic. So anyway, about the demonic doorway in the attic. Nothing, not a thing. It's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. I was here the whole time. Okay. Roy Jones, Esquire. Takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. I don't like the painting, but I've no reason to ruin it. Damn. An oil lantern. Seems to have some oil left, too. The statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. A nice collection of books. It does suggest they've not been looked at for some time. For shame. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with jugs. Another lovely pair. Another lovely pair, yes. You can never trust a man who owns too many books. That's what I say. How many books are too many? 6. And how many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. Hey, I just realized there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, do they? They're just off camera. I'm tempted to write Roy as a jerk on the painting and blacklight marker, but I'm too much of a pro for that. But it would be funny. Where would I use this here lantern? I don't know why you'd think that's a bad idea, Roy. It's fun. You ever get the feeling I'm like missing one fucking like area I could go to this whole time? Well, pour paint thinner on the grandfather clock, yeah. Oh. Could we pour paint thinner on him? Damn it. But I want to break into people's stuff. What do I feel like I'm missing one very important thing? Oh, hold up. Oh, if I hold tab, it shows me everything I can click on. Oh. A waterbed. Very fancy. Looks like something's been kicked under here. No, it didn't. No, it doesn't. It's a peculiar pattern from the Occult for Dummies book. Oh, well, that was easy. Thank God for this little tab thingy. Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. Okay, you ready for some spooky hijinks? That should be it. Right? Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything, really. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offense, Detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stay on guard out here.
Hello, mister.
Hey, kiddo.
Are you to take me home?
Yep.
Good, I'm hungry, and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Not so fast, Detective.
Where's Dooley?
That idiot? I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here.
At least take the girl.
Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting tracked in the Darkside version of their bedroom. It's where they'll be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it'd be best to lay low until you'd gone. I thought you'd have given up by now.
What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid?
Most of the TLPD.
Sadly fair.
Shit, she's right.
What kind of cop would give up on him? Most of the police force, actually. Fuck. So that's what this is? An inheritance scheme?
You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime.
I guess it is, actually. If you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid.
If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut.
Well, once Dooley wakes up, you and your scheme will be done for.
Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on.
Shit.
Okay, drag your friend in here and no funny business.
I knew those paint buckets were heavy enough to knock someone out. It thins paint, not evil nannies. Hold on, I have an idea. Have taste of your own medicine.
No!
Well, that problem solved it. That's problem solved. Come on, Alice, let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay?
Okay, mister.
So, the kid got into the nanny stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side, but that's a surprising, succinct summary of things, yes. Shame the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts, with a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world, kidnap their kid, and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from, anyway. Stuff is hard to find these days. Okay, it's for another day, I guess. First of all, we need to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. A visit to the library. Tell me more. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I just have overdue books to drop back. So that purple evil swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here. Oh, come on now, Detective. You're hardly going to arrest the weather. That thing's just the things you'll try to do just to justify this department. Let's get this over with. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. The statues are uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. You should be at least reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was a library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right. That clears that up, so. What? Lion collection?
Fines? For being late. How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. In that charming way of this, Patrick, rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye?
Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine?
No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid.
Kid?
The one who's responsible for the storm. And you know, the ghosts.
Ghosts? What? What were you saying about ghosts?
The place is haunted, you know. The usual stuff.
The usual?
The flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers.
And you say a kid is to blame?
Well, he's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me.
I'll look into it.
Do also call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this.
So what kind of books did Dooley borrow?
He had Rules to Rave to, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experimenting on us, and The Law, What Is It, and Do We Need It? Hey, what happened to library reader privilege?
Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book?
Not enough pictures.
So what are you reading, ma'am?
Guylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire.
Of a what now?
A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day.
Alright, I guess sweet deal.
I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clock went forward and now it's on at night.
What happens if he goes out at night?
He gets really sleepy.
I mean, he fucking scored on this deal. Sounds interesting.
What? It sounds awful, Detective. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not.
That's about it. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years.
We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence.
Spoken like a true tabletop character there, Dooley. Let's just rob the place. Fuck 'em.
I'm really enjoying access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time.
Okay. An old photocopier. Can't imagine this gets much use.
Oh, it does when you renew your card each year. Doris takes a photocopier butt for the records.
Everyone's butt.
Just mine, now that I think about it.
That's the price of working out, I guess. Never know when I might need to cut something in half. Or a lazy approximation of half. The computer seems to be broken.
It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it.
Ah, of course. Big brain thinking there, Dooley. I never would have thought of that. Even the lamp is flickering. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Poem for the ages. A silent sound. Shh. These brownouts seem like they're making for frustrating reading conditions. An old elevator. Where's the staircase?
Oh, we have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed.
Button for the 4th floor is missing.
Tetraphobia.
Tetraphobia?
Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor.
But the 4th floor is here, just the button is missing.
Oh, yeah.
And we're not in China.
You have all the answers, don't you?
I thought it was really going to be that easy. What is sci-fi and fantasy?
Don't blink.
Oh god, he's right. What odd leaves this plant has?
That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Okay.
What a great game, man.
Yeah. Funny looking drop pieces, though. If we live in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley.
True, true. And what a squire you'd make, my Sancho.
I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science?
I don't know what to do with you sometimes.
Cute me a raise?
That won't be happening, Dooley. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. The Library of Books. Oh! Dragon Ageism. What?
Which are tales of an indecisive adventure.
Fantasy geese and where to find them. Fantastic orbit drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Now hold up. Mass defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro trolls.
I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out they had to go into space. Oh, thanks. That's where aliens live.
Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. How convenient. I have expected to go through a series of simological puzzles to get this.
Yeah, nice. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library?
I don't know.
Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet, respect, and solitude, which they were both respecting.
You need to work on your stand-up material.
What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Was this suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, that's right. I hope I like it because I've read all about books for boys and wizards and talking dogs.
I hope I get to have a pet robot someday.
Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity.
Why would you teach it that?
I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everyone. Because they're up in the air.
Yeah, he's right. Why your parents don't love you.
Damn.
Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh save the day. Ah, very good. Maybe it is your fault. Little Billy and the crushed dreams. Baby's first hangover. I can see why many people don't visit this library. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. A Viewmaster.
A Viewmaster, I loved these as a kid.
I'll take this and see if I can find a use.
It's not like this that I miss walking the beat.
Well, that's not right.
Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing.
You look familiar. Have I arrested you before?
Do you arrest many stuffed animals, detective?
Bad baby incites a riot.
Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. A guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little discipline.
There's a cold draft coming from this vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Nah, he'll be fine.
Nobody, not one person, needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. So, who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch.
Modern media is really making our job hard.
Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library.
Nope. Not one word of that is true. Amazing how everything you just said is completely wrong.
Do you have one brown coat you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style?
You didn't have to call me out like that, Dooley. It looks like he's jumping.
You jump too if somebody shove a ball of beer behind.
He's right. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children art.
Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay children artists for original works. This guy, gee, Dooley, it's fucking children art. They fucking did printouts.
Why are these fake?
Well, you can't have kids painting all over the books.
Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful.
I have now just yoinked everything out of this library.
Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nether sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with, Volume 3.
I don't think we need to read that one.
Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective, the inspecting, investigating, role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hard wood and where to find it. How to DIY yourself.
I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me.
Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. DIY because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So your government is broken by... How is that going to be a DIY? The definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. I still don't want to know what they fill jam jars with. I'm good. Hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here.
Oh, hello. My name's, Raxa. I'm here studying the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective?
Oh, sure. Yep, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found?
Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is.
Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century?
Most people?
A fair point. You look uncomfortable, Dooley.
It's the whole reading room thing. I mean, shouldn't we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read?
You have a special mind, Dooley.
Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department.
I can't tell who that insults more there, Dooley. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile.
I wish. And you know what I mean.
Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries.
How would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in?
He makes a point. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Well, then thank God I brought this here. The film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Let's see what we can find on. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Well, I mean, we could just go back and ask. Your elevator's broken.
Yep, I hope you don't want to read any horror books.
Well, I would like to be able to go there.
Oh, well then, sorry, I guess. Can I have the internet password? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? Not a chance.
Doris, I need that password for my investigation.
And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So, now.
Oh, Frankie, you damn it. Fuck, he's right. I don't know how to wire that up.
So, ghost hunting detective?
Or that's class of...
Because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo jumbo going on here.
So you noticed then?
I'm majoring in the occult in TLU.
You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned.
Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective.
Right.
It's all fairly hush-hush.
So, what does one study with occultism?
Whatever you want. I'm with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying too impractical subjects.
Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you the occult doesn't pay much.
Yeah.
Shit, I was hoping she would actually help me wire up the button. What if I cut the book in half? Damn it. I thought of everything. You think there's such thing as a mega film? God, I hope so. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lake's recent history. Very good. They were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Hold on, what? Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burned down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at city library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to skeleton staff. Dolores is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now. He's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, down. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Darkside Detective claims teenagers tagged with rituals meant to show us the dead can walk among us. I remember this kid. What the... Hello? Who are you and how'd you get here? Oh, fuck, it's Alistair Crowley. I am that which you can never be unseen. Dews from your nightmares. The know of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. The help is there for those who know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bet. Tell me. Oh, knower of the unknown. What's going on here? I don't really know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking, you know what, I don't even know how to explain this. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Ah, yes, another spirit. Yes, then with your question you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Okay. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. But not like you toss with the literary fiction. I wrote usual stuff, like housewiring and had to do your own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear I could, I'd need a new button, mind. There you go. Did this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do its job. Jeez, a few minutes to pop it in place. Ah, excellent. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy it helped. It was fun doing something useful again. To the horror floor, then. Oh, look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Actually, hold up. Hey, oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. I've read detective books. Wonderfully over the top. So who's the kid talking to?
I think you should read this one. I heard this one through and through. It was good. What's it about? It's a story about a kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rot is the lot of them.
The kid?
No, he's charming. I'm neither occultists, horror writers, the DIY fanatics. Horror is the lot of them.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be talking to air but me. I always knew I was the sane one.
That's right, Dooley. Collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur If You Ever Catch One, The Internet and Other Fads, Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Dooley, and MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Were Always Meant to.
You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie.
Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play common cliches, your penny dreadfuls like true horror, at best spooky pulp.
Your best works weren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster.
If you feel that way, then why don't you hide my work, Eddie?
Again, I say, I do not have your book.
You probably hid it because it was too scary for you.
You're an infuriating man.
Dooley, I don't know how to tell you this.
I've never been up here before.
Because of the broken elevator?
Because it's scary up here.
From Axis to Zero Oxygen, a murderous prime. He's behind you. Animal allotment. Steve Dukes, the ankle biters. The moaners from beyond the grave. The butler did it. Lemons for every meal. The kickboxing cult. Lackluster murders. Cannibal Carnival. Late train made me late. Life robber. Stabfest 6? Everywhere snakes. Tomorrow the world implodes. Scary Book Volume 4. The Trundling? What's going on here?
I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish, blatant woman.
Why don't you tell him that?
He will not listen to me. He convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior.
He's being such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of generation with my aesthetic horror.
With your atheistic rubbish.
Right. I'll have you, mate.
Come at me, you sickly twerp.
You two stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural asylum. The dead person murders. Calvin ate soup. Did you kill them? Coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Very dark places. Not the scariest sounding of books, are they?
I think I might have had an accident.
Everyone's guilty. The fast car killers. The followers. Erroneous castrations. The Diary of Evelyn Snorks, the girl who chokes. Okay. Haunted place. They've gone to buy poison. Gasp. How they all died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the punch to death champion of 1934, a biography. Haunted place. It kills. Just quit. Jugular wounds, an illustrated story. A guided journaling your own death. I touched its face. Jobs you're not good enough for. A murder, ninja zombie, and other terrible crossovers. Morals, no thanks. Never look in the fridge. Madman kills a person. No, don't do it. Nanny nightmare. Map to murder. The pain giver. Places to die in. Places to not die in. The origami massacres. Okay. The quickie killings. The rash that wouldn't clear. Quickly hide. The revenger. Quay 666. The quickie killings. Okay. The underwhelmer. Vivian's hatchet. Vet's revenge. Where's Waldo's body? Vanity kills. And okay. They yearn for blood. X marks the victim. Unzip the body bag. The yogurt Vaughn drownings. And zesty recipes for evidence disposal. This is one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. Some creepy looking bookshelf. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book?
He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. Took his book in hopes that it would stop their arguing.
It seems to have just made it worse.
Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't.
How am I meant to stop those two fighting?
That's not my concern. You want this book? Stop their fighting.
There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Can you see ghosts too, kiddo?
Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place is empty. Just me and Doris. She's only interested in reading the mostest dreadfulest books ever written.
How do I get rid of Crowley? I met your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him.
I find it most joyous to torment the man.
He says you want into that room you mentioned.
I do. I'm most bored here. Need something to do, something to read.
Why don't you use that computer to go online?
2 words. Safe search.
Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround?
Please.
Just stay here and don't do anything. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading.
You need a library card to borrow books.
Can I sign up for one?
No, I'm too busy reading my book, Saz.
Dooley, can I use your card?
It still has fines on it. But you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh?
Here you go. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading.
You need a library card to borrow books.
Like this one?
Like this one, yes.
Oh, good.
But not this one. It's not yours. It's not even your face on it.
I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. This is going to be...
I played this game.
Oh, excellent. I've seen the first part, and I've seen a little bit of this. I remember a little bit of this, but yes. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. Oh, yeah. They'll buy it. I'd like to borrow the book you're reading.
You need a copy of a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh, well, here you go, Paul. Paul, his name is...
My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card. Paul, Paul, Paul. Yep, that's me. Here you go. Damn it. No, hold on. It can't be this easy.
This is my book. No, it is not. What is it?
The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you.
Let me see that. You got Paul. It's a furry Paul. Oh. Let me see that. Each girl, blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers.
Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling?
Agreed?
Agreed.
You believe something so hideous exists?
You believe it's so popular?
Stoker must be turning in his grave.
Hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Fuck it, I already cleared out most of the ghosts, I might as well get the others. I've got an agree on the scariest book. Can I have the novel now?
Good. I don't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I promised. Here.
Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. Sure, man. The indescribable rending things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. It's a good title, I'll give him that.
I may have the book, sir, but I shan't nary tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lay in wait. Not while the Crowley skulks around seeking that very info.
Rex, you mentioned that you were looking for stuff on the internet. How'd you get past the internet block?
Up to something naughty, Detective?
Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall.
It's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack it and steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too?
Please. Thank you. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Alright, I've set up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions.
Excellent. You I don't want to stick around for this.
Right. I'll leave you to your business. So,
shut the door on the way out. Can I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. Hair is clearer now.
Well, clear is not the term I'd use.
Come again, sir?
Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it.
As you suggest.
Now, what's all this about a hidden room?
I shall show what I can.
This place hidden behind the horror section on the fourth floor.
Source of the phantasmic pollution affecting this building is within.
How do I get in?
One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man.
Hear that, Dooley?
You hear what?
Oh, yes, of course. We need to get to the fourth floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section.
Wait, how do you know all this?
Intuition. Here goes nothing. seem to fit with a curious clicking noise. Alright, pull this and... Aha! Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about.
Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of.
Let me guess, staying here to cover me again?
You got it, one detective.
Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What is all this? Magica? Alistair Crowley's guide to the popular wizard game. The Unistic Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for modern witchicals. Okay, well, these are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Loose wires seem to run to the roof. Huh. A strange thing to find here. So, what are you doing here?
Like a moth to the flame, I'm drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles up the spook factor.
Oh, okay. Why is there a human skull in the library? Normal library fare, this. Well, the periodic table of secret magic elements. The bumper catalog of magic components. This one's just squiggles. I can't make anything useful out of it. The definitive guide to demon identification. Loving your coven. The occultism for minds. Necronomicon, a cyclopean cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. And a guide for seeking your coven with the moon. Copy of Ripley's Cast or Not seems to open to the Summon Spirits page. Maybe I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged with this faulty wiring. Wonder where it goes. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Hope this works. Now to find out where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Like how my guy's just walking around with this thing strapped to his fucking face.
What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read.
So kid, what do you know about the other side of that mint?
I didn't mean to do it.
Do what?
I was lonely, so I went exploring. Found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. And the ghost arrived, but I liked them, because now I have friends.
See, he meant no harm.
Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering.
Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out.
Only if you get rid of the ghosts. Find him somewhere else to go once in a while.
You can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves?
The mayor stopped paying the...
Stop paying the tax, so we had to change from scouts. Are you okay with that, kid?
Sure.
That's great, but back to the task at hand. I need to stop the energy flowing into the building and into that book.
I need to get the lighting conductor on the roof. Here, have this key.
Dooley, we're going to the roof.
But it's raining outside.
Unfortunate. Now, how do I get to the roof? But now we come to the next question. How exactly do I do that? Really hoped it wouldn't come to this. Here we go.
I suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. I know I played that card too soon.
You did, buddy. You did.
This is why I end up with overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. Who wouldn't avoid that?
What?
I get up to adventures if you're not around, you know.
I'd never...
I don't just cease to be because Frankie McQueen's having a night in.
But...
Darkside Detective Should have been called the occult officer.
I'm gonna climb the ladder now.
Probably for the best. You mean to go all the way up there?
Scared of heights?
No? Yes. How come so much of our work is done at night and in the rain?
Atmosphere, my boy, atmosphere. What I need to do?
Get down as soon as possible?
Looks like the current is connecting the book downstairs to this area. Should be able to break that circuit, and then the power. I don't know, so the power has somewhere to go. Okay.
Now how do I...
Oh, fuck me. Oh, I did it, thank God. Ouch, my hand.
Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that.
Okay, we should probably close the book now.